Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna do this I just wanted to do a quick video before I started my therapy for today. I had probably about 5 minutes or so. So this is gonna be a very quick video. I want to thank you guys today that watched my last, couple videos. I appreciate the viewership. I really appreciate you guys' support and everything as far as me vlogging about how things are going. So update. Let's see. There's not a whole lot to update, really, honestly. I woke up this morning. I don't know what's so weird is I woke up this morning. As you guys can tell, I'm still on the sofa. Never mind the mess in the background. Cats are playing in there in the little closet area, so that's why they're kind of messed up. And fish tank is still not full all the way because we still have snail clutches. And again, I think I explained this in the last video. Snail clutches are like eggs, so they're really like a bunch of little baby eggs connected together, and they're on the glass, and they can't get wet, so the water's low. So yeah, that's another reason why the light is so bright right now, because it's not in the water, and as well as the sound is louder because the water is low as well. It's not too low where it's like jeopardizing the fish or anything like that, but I decided I'm going to give them probably another week or 2 weeks for the first clutch to hatch. We thought we had one, but I don't think either the fish ate it because it's common, it can't eat because they're so tiny, they mistake it as food, or I guess it just didn't survive. So it is not uncommon for females, snails, to lay clutches without being fertilized. They can just lay them sometimes. So it does happen. It looks like there's like 4 now. There was 3, but then we had one that just popped up like a week ago. I'm like, and I almost saw it happen because there was one night I woke up around like 3:30 in the morning. I don't know why. I just woke up. I guess I had to go to the restroom and I was kind of hungry. So I got up, and every time I get up, I make a habit of always checking on the snails because I always pass them coming to and from. And I was looking at them, and I saw a snail. It was all completely out of the water, which is not really common for them to do, but they usually stay half and half. But it was actually completely out of the water. And I'm like, oh, I was like watching it. And then I went back to bed. And then I woke up again around like 6, 7 o'clock. And when I woke up, there was actually a whole nother big old clutch where that snail was at. It's like if I would have stayed up a little bit longer, I would have actually watched it happen. So now I know when they're laying them. They're laying them around like anywhere sometime after midnight and before we wake up in the morning. So it's weird, but yeah. So because it's weird, like the night before we go to bed, there's nothing there, but then when you wake up the next morning, they're there. So we think they're laying them literally early morning hours. Now kind of narrowed down the window down. So I don't know, but I don't see any fertilization happening here. I don't see any. Typically they would get darker, looks more like moldy. Because right now they're still white. Nothing's really progressing on the first clutch, and it's been up there for almost a month now. And they typically take 2 to 4 weeks to hatch, and nothing's happening. So I don't think it's viable. I'm just gonna give them probably about mid-July, another 2 weeks or so, and then we're probably just gonna scrape all the clutches off and clean the tank and then refill it back up. And as long as we keep the water up really high, they're not gonna lay anymore, and it's not gonna hurt them. So if they even try to reproduce, it's not gonna really happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Their body will reabsorb it. So it's not like a big deal. It's not gonna hurt them if they don't lay, and they can still have fun. You know what I mean? So, I mean, they could try. They could try to do it on the actual lid. We have one clutch that's literally on the lid, so that took really good effort. And one of them laid a clutch on that one, and I'm like, sorry, they actually laid it upside down, and I thought that took a lot of effort. And I was really hoping that wouldn't be viable, but it's not. And it doesn't look like it is. So we're thinking about going ahead and taking them out. My throat has been really itchy lately. I think it's allergies. I got an allergy shot yesterday after a week not having one, and yeah, I'm just still, Still recovering from that. It's not a big deal. That I think my allergy shots have been okay lately. Um, I'm trying to think. I also, let's see, the teeth situation. I'm still waiting on that to kind of come to fruition. The whole thing with that is I'm waiting on to see if the budget and the money's there, so we can get a yay or nay that as far as that goes, so I can get started and start over with my teeth situation. So fingers crossed on that one. Health wise, my POTS and stuff, my fibro's been acting up lately. POTS have been okay. Because I've been trying to stay indoors and staying cool. My fibro has been acting up because I've been on the couch. Obviously, I've been trying to do some stretches and everything, but it's been, I'm trying to think what else. Mental health, what's anxiety goes. I did have a bad anxiety attack like a couple days ago, but then it subsided, and then I had a very bad vertigo attack. Oh gosh! So if you guys don't know what vertigo is, you can look it up. But it's like I really think it's more positional. But I was fine that morning. I think I took a nap, and like an hour later, as soon as I woke up, it was like the room was spinning. It was so bad. And it just had to be the one time when I was like by myself at home. So I'm like, oh great, I'm like, what is happening here? I was going for a vestibular testing, couldn't do that because I took a diazepam prior, and you can't do that. But even though I was told by the nurse that it was fine, but then when I show up and I was honest with them and told them I did take one, they literally had to stop testing because it's going to give false results. So I had to reschedule. So they rescheduled me to a further facility than my normal facility, and I didn't like that one, so I canceled that appointment. And so when I had this vertigo attack, I was like, you know what, I'm going to contact them again, and I finally got an appointment. Unfortunately, it's not until like after 4th of July, so I have to wait until then. But it's not until about another week or so. As far as the renovations go, it's coming along. We are almost done mudding and doing everything on the walls and the ceilings and stuff. The next step would be basically we're going to measure out for the baseboards and the ground molding, and then we're going to start texturing the walls, and then paint. So once we do that, then we'll work on the crown molding, and then we'll work on the flooring, and then the baseboards, and then hopefully, things will be going along where I can eventually start moving stuff back into the room. I ordered my new bed. Part of it's coming in the next week or so. The other part I have not ordered yet, so I've been looking and waiting for 4th of July sales really to happen so I can get good deals. But I'm really excited about that. Hopefully that'll help my body and help my swelling in my legs and, me sleeping and everything like that. Hopefully it'll help. So I guess that's it really. That's pretty much the update as far as health-wise goes, and as far as, things that's happening here at the house with the snails. The cats are doing great, everything's going okay. So I don't really know how much of an update anymore. So I guess that's it. I mean, I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned. If anything actually comes up, I'll post a video and let you guys know. I'm just trying to keep y'all updated, and if you're interested or whatever. So if you have any questions, comment down below, and I guess that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Stay cool, hydrate, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.